Hello guys, welcome to the channel. As you guys know, we are going to be making some food using rice, as you guys can see. Let me set this device because I got buffering. Here we go. Yeah, I could see you guys now, so I will put this here so I can read the chat. All right. So guys, we're going to make something to eat using leftover meat that I had, which, you cannot be throwing stuff out. So I want to say hello to you guys. All right. So I need to put this in a way that, if anything, I can read the chat. All right. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my thing here. I'm going to make rice for 2 people, so I'm not going to make that. So I'll be using my small pot. Free? Oh, come on. I guess we're having Wi-Fi issues. I should not be having any Wi-Fi issues. Oh, maybe it's where I got you guys. Let me see if I could put you guys up here better. Let's see. All right. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. All right, guys. This is white rice. Okay. Guys, I just came from a walk. It is almost 70 degrees. Beautiful day. So here comes the Hoover vacuum thinking that she can eat a garlic. Don't do it, Gorda. Garlic is poisoning for dogs, so don't do it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. In this channel, you will see cooking videos, cleaning videos, decorating, and much more. I also want to give a shout out to one of my only member. My only member. I'm so happy she became a member of my channel, Cozy Cocos. So you guys can go and check her out. She has some great content as well. Yes, guys. She is such a beautiful lady. And for those that actually wants to know, my daughter is doing good, guys. She's doing good. and everybody here in the Cabasa household are doing good. And for those that don't know, I became a grandma for the second time. Of a 9-pound baby girl. Why I'm having such a hard time feeding this garlic? Maybe I'm having a hard time because I cut all my nails short. And for those that have mentioned my hair in some of my other videos, guys, I decided not to color my hair any longer. You guys can see I do have a lot of gray hair. So, yep, never fails. So I decided to stay natural. I decided not to color my nails anymore. I do have Vertilago two-tone color nails. And no, guys, it's not fungus. I've been through dermatology, doctors, exams, and it's Vertilago. Some people get Vertilago with white skin, really, really white, or they get a brown skin. So, yeah, that's my. I always wonder about my mom and my aunt. My aunt got Vertilago all over her body, even in her face. I don't, but I do not know because my aunt, she got covered, her body got covered with Vertilago when she was almost 60. And I'm almost there. So, hello to Sharia. Welcome. Yes, guys, and if you want to also know about exercise routine, go check out Tutaria. Yeah, go check her out. She goes live every Monday through Friday, I believe, 7 a.m. I usually watch her videos and live stream in the morning on my TV. So I barely make comments, but sometimes I just decide to grab my phone and make comments. But I usually lay in bed. I'm laying in bed watching her doing her exercise routine. Okay, I'm going to turn on the pot. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, not too much. It's going to get loud, guys. Diamond, move. I'm telling you, she had like she don't eat in this house. Here is my chicken. This is chicken breast, leftover from chicken and waffle recipe that I did. That's coming out soon. Since I'm not cooking any other meat on the side, I want to make sure there's enough chicken in the rice. Now we're going to wash our rice. Please wash the rice when you cook. Happy Tuesday to you too, sis. Happy Tuesday. Wash your rice until your water comes out clean. This message has been so good. I don't know. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Oh my God, I could smell that garlic. It smells so good. Now, before I continue with the rice, let me put the fire up. I also had leftover beans. Is it right? Okay, what's going on? We're going to wait for that to get hot because I'm going to be adding a little bit more beans in there. Ghost Rain. Love a woman that knows how to cook. Thank you, thank you. That looks good. Make me a plate. You're a very special woman. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. And you are new to my channel, so welcome. In this channel, I do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. So there's plenty of chicken in the rice. So what are we going to do? I'm going to put this to the side. And now we're going to be adding spices to the rice. I want to go with spices with more herbs than salt. So parsley I'm not going to add to the rice. Let me see, where's this one? Okay, this is ultimate garlic seasoning. This is salt-free seasoning. This one is garlic and pepper. This one does have salt. I will read the chat in a second. And this is Mrs. Dutch. And we are going to add a packet of, well, some seasoning to the rice. All right. Put this in the sink. I will take care of that in a minute. You're going to take a ham bouillon on the side. This is going to be add to the beans. And let's get rid of this. Okay, now we're going to add the seasoning. Add this seasoning has no salt. So add into your heart is content. Now, I don't add too much water to my rice because you don't want to have mushy rice. Mimi Saban. Hi, Mimi. Welcome, welcome. That's where your special. And then once you add all your spices, guys, taste for see you need to add anything else. All right, let's put my bullet over here. It's taking space. This over here. Of course, now we're going to add the salt. That should do it. Taste it again. Oh, that's for the beans. Stir and taste it again. And remember, guys, I'm not making any other meat but the one that's in the rice. And I added plenty of meat. Perfect. So let me get my clear top out, because somebody said one time they don't get to see the rice cooking because it was covered. So now I got a clear top. Now this is the beans. The leftover beans that I had from previous. I want to see if it's enough. Yeah. It's enough, but not enough. So the rice tastes spicy. Something here is spicy, but let's remember, if I remember so it don't need salt. It does not even need the bouillon. But I am going to add this little bit. I could taste the ham that I added before. So this is finished. This is garbage. Hey guys, all I'm going to say to you guys is if you could stock up in your food at home and in your canned goods, do it. I'm telling you, do it. My husband worked for a big chain food store, and things are getting ugly. If you think it was bad for when the virus was around, it's getting bad now. It's getting very, very, extremely bad. So my husband went today with my son and they purchased a freezer because we're going to fill up the freezer. And we are buying now extra canned goods and putting stuff away. And the reason why everything is we got a freezer is because if anything happens, we could take it to my son's house and we could have what do you call that thing? Power plant? Yeah, whatever it's called. I can't even think about the name right now. You know what I'm saying. So I'm going to add beans in here, but not all of them. And if you have issues with salt, you can buy the no salt beans or low sodium. Okay. Nice spices. Girl, let me tell you, I went to the grocery store. You know, when I do my groceries, I check the prices on the spices. Remember, spices come from out of the country. The best thing that I can tell you is stop at your local Dollar Tree and check your spice racks. $1.25, you even get Chick-fil-A stuff at the Dollar Tree. You get some good spices because I remember when I used to get the brand McCormick, you know what I'm saying, and $1.99 or so like that. But now the prices are going up, and with the tariff and all that stuff, everything has gotten up. So check out your local Dollar Tree. You'd be surprised. You basically get salt-free spices, and it's basically like Mrs. Dash, but of course they're not gonna put Mrs. Dash because I get the same thing. I get them in the Dollar Tree, and you save money. You know, people think, oh yeah, Dollar Tree food is not good quality. No, I've been doing it for years. I get my breakfast, my wraps for my breakfast, and my that I do copycat McDonald's breakfast wrap. I get the rest from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. Even the one that you get at the grocery store, they have more calories than the one from Dollar Tree. So I'm telling you, check out your local Dollar Tree for spices. It tastes good, but I want to add a little bit of I want to add some more garlic. Garlic is good for your blood pressure. Matthew with Tinton. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. Oh, and by the way, I also went today to Dollar General, and I went to the dollar spot. Finally, I went to the dollar spot, and I found what I needed. Yes, cheaper than the Dollar Tree. $1. I got my freezer bags. I got Gain dishwashing liquid. I got a whole bunch of stuff for $1. So if you need to save money, check out your local Dollar General. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know how to couponing, check out Lifetime with Tasharia. I call her the couponing queen. I'm telling you, she could take she could take gross stuff from the store. There is almost like I don't know how much money she bring it down to like basically practically change. I'm telling you, this girl, she really do had a coupon. The queen of couponing. That's how I call her. I remember when my kids were little, I used to do that a lot. I used to coupon like crazy. And then that's when my husband was a home dad when my kids were little, because he broke his back, so he couldn't work. So, um, girl, I used to get the Sunday paper. I used to clip coupons. I used to go grocery shopping. The grocery people used to look at me on the line like I have no shame, and I was like, nope, I have no shame. I used to go in the grocery store, and even though things back then were cheaper, but I was working for my money. Nobody was giving me my money. So I will go do like 2 cars worth of groceries and pay maybe like $150. And I used to have sometimes not have to go to do groceries for like a couple of months because I will get what I needed of one shot. But now, man, now you go into the grocery store with $100 and it might as well come out of there crying because you're not getting anything. It's crazy. I feel like I want something out with this, so I think I want to make bacalaitos. I think it's called fish fritters. Let's put this away. I don't need this. Let me check my rice. Okay, now I'm going to turn this really, really, really low. Big chunk of garlic. All right. I also want to move that to the back. But I gotta change the top because it's not holding this thing in. So I'm going to put this on low and I'm going to get my other pan. Yes, guys, in a Puerto Rican household, we keep our pots in the oven because when you don't have space, you have to make space. And since I use the same pots all the time, there ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Ready, some low. Guys, I gotta move you. I'm gonna move you for 1 second. So I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna move you right here. Let's see. Where are my fish fritters? Jeez. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to. I'm trying not to make too much movement. Okay. All right. I mean, this does not contain salt, okay? This is just for coloring. This, when you cook it, it looks like this. To me, that's too pale. My food have to have color. So I will make fried plantains, but I don't have any. I gotta go grocery shopping, so. But for now, I thank God that I have food on my table. I'm not making the whole package. I'm making probably about half. Or I could make at least 4. It says here that you make, let's see, it doesn't say. This is only 4.5 ounces, not even a pound. So it doesn't say how many you make. But sometimes I add shrimp to it. Actually, I think I want to add shrimp. Yeah. I don't move you guys again, so let me get some shrimps out of the freezer. You can add shrimp. You can add shrimp. You can add imitation crab meat. You can add anything you want. My shrimps are frozen, but we're gonna fix that in 1 second. All I need to do is having soft enough that I could peel them. That's a lot. Let's see. Actually, that's fine. I already wet them, so I'm just going to add them there. When my rice is going, I'm going to add oil here. Did I put it? Oh. Something that I also want to add here is going to be garlic. That should be good enough. All right. Hello, welcome, Marilyn, welcome. I'm using raw shrimp, guys, so. And I'm only making 4 fritters because my husband is not gonna want any. He usually don't like them. Chicken rice. I got the beans already done, and now I'm making, I'm elevating a box of fish fritters. So Can you see? Oh, you guys cannot see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Why nobody say anything? Oh, come on. Okay, there. Hold on, let me. I know my tripod is a pain on the neck. This is my. Oh, can you guys see that? I'm telling you. Can you guys see? Okay, there. Okay, there. I think so. I'm peeling shrimps right now. You know, here I am cooking and nobody says anything. They cannot see what I'm doing. Right now I'm peeling shrimp to add on my fritter mix. Like I said, you can add shrimp, you can add imitation crab meat or regular crab meat, anything that have to do with seafood. I didn't even know, I didn't know how I have this many shrimps. Oh well, they're gonna be nice and loaded. Wow, all the shrimp for these fritters. Oh wow. All right, let's get rid of this. The beans are done, so I'm going to need this spoon. Oh, the water is hot. Lord Jesus. You don't want to use hot water for your mix because basically it'll cook. So let's add oil. I'm not adding too much oil, just a little bit, because since it's a fish fritter, you know the oil is going to get the flavor of fish. So heat up your oil. You don't want it to be too thick. You want your mixture to be a little bit runny, not too runny. And if that ever happens to you that you purchase one of these and your mix turned too runny, what you do is get a teaspoon of pepper flour, add it to it, and you will get the consistency that you want, okay? You can also add any fish that you like in there. And if you like me, that if you ever do fish, fried fish and chip at home, and you don't know what seasoning to use, you could also use this to dip your chicken and as a batter, like a chicken batter, a fish batter. You dip your chicken and you fry it, okay? And then when it's done, then you finish frying your chicken, take the rest of your batter and fry it, and you will have your fish fritter with your chicken and with you. I keep saying chicken with your fish on the side. Maybe one of these days I do that and I show you guys. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat breakfast today. I usually don't eat breakfast, but sometimes I grab like a toast or something, but child, I had a doctor's appointment. I grabbed my coffee and out the door I went. Test to make sure your rice is done. That rice got maybe about another 10 minutes. So a little bit of water. All right. Let's make some shrimp fish fritters. That was not hot enough. You want to have a plate on the side for when they come out with paper towel so it'll absorb the. Okay, now we can add the rest. And if you want to do this and you want share with company, you use a tablespoon, okay? You don't use a big spoon because then you won't have enough. But if you use a tablespoon, I have done it for company and I have make up to 10 to 12 of them. Okay, this one, the oil was not high enough, so this one stuck, but it's okay. Especially you could, there you go. Move it. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the rest of the batter here. Guys, what's the weather where you at right now? Over here it's almost 73 degrees, 73, 75. I'm going to be getting ready to serve. Madeline, I don't know if you're still here. How's everything coming along with the house? Are you almost unpacked or not yet? I like my fritter to be nice and crunchy. Not yet? Yeah. I know it takes a lot because you're doing it alone, you know. Guys, please don't forget your thumbs up. I truly appreciate you. And by any chance, did anybody here, their wash time is going down? I post every other day and my watch time went dramatically down. I guess people are not watching the videos all the way through, which is sad, you know. Because I do enjoy watching people's videos all the way through for the simple fact that it takes time to create the videos. Do you have a playlist? Oh, I have plenty of playlists on my channel. Plenty of playlists. Mhm. That was another thing. I run a lot of people the playlist, but they never bother to. I don't know. There's plenty of playlists, but it's okay. You know, I keep going. Yeah, I was in my doctor's appointment today. Um, I made my weight, so now it's just I've been maintaining it now for 4 months. Was it 4 months or 3 months that I saw him? I'm gonna see him in another 4 months. But yeah, I actually dropped a few more pounds. I didn't want to, but I did. We're not even trying because I could not even go walking because um, thank you so much. I'll do the same. I return the favor the same. Um, so he took my weight today, and I weigh 131 pounds. And guys, I don't do diet. You guys can see, I do not do diet. I just exercise. And a lot of people, I lost 4 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Yes. And a lot of people think that you have to work hard. When I have my meeting with my specialist about my weight, because at the beginning I had shared photos. I used to weigh 225 pounds. Okay, 225 pounds. I was and limit this week. Yes, the what my specialist nutritionist told me. A lot of people, they do exercise, they lift weights, and they, even though they watch what they eat, they still getting weight or their weight doesn't move. The reason to lose weight, the way your body lose weight is you. Let's say that you could do 30-minute routine workout. Okay, do 30 minutes. Every 3 minutes, if you do cardio, me for an example, I stand in front of my TV for 30 minutes. I have a stationary bike. So what I do is I do 30 minutes on my bike, and then every 3 minutes I bring my heartbeat up. So you do 3 minutes or 5 minutes steady, and then take 3 minutes after that and do extremely fast, and your heartbeat will go up, you know. And then after you 3 minutes, you slow it down normally again, and then you do it again, and you do that for 30 minutes, and that's how my body activated and it started burning calories. And I eat sweets. I do limit my sweets. I try to eat sweets only when my sugar drops because you guys know I got hypoglycemia. But I bake all the time. I do sweets. I do a lot of fruits, a lot of raw veggies like carrot, celery. Um, Limit the time that you eat fast food because in the fast food, also it's not just the food and calories, but it's also the chemicals that are in the food. See what I'm saying? Like the because it's not fresh food, it's chemicals, and then the oil that they use to make the fries or whatever chicken is not the same thing that you will use at home. So you know that's how. And also it's not the quantity of food that you eat at one shot, because this is what she also told me to do. If you eat 3 meals a day, right, you eat 3 meals a day, so Just make sure that you do eat your first meal of the day, which is your breakfast. I usually don't, but I grab a toast and my coffee or yogurt and my coffee. But after those 3 meals, don't don't take a plate. Let's say that you got a plate this big. You don't have to full fill that plate of food. What you do is, if you're gonna serve yourself that plate of food, because we were raised in a way that our parents give us a mountain of plate of food, and oh, if you don't finish that food, you can get off the table. You don't have to finish all that food. If you think it's a lot and you say, "Oh, I don't want to throw it out," you don't need to throw it out. What you do is take another plate, divide it for 2 meals, and eat it now. 2 hours later, you could eat your other one. I eat in the morning, like I said, my coffee and my yogurt or my toast with peanut butter. However, like around 1 o'clock, I'm already hungry. So I'm grabbing either a salad or I make me some boiled eggs with a salad, you know, and I try to incorporate a lot of salads, carrots, celeries, that it keeps you full, you know. And what keeps you also really full is, if you're going to make a meal, think about it. Do you want to have more carbs or do you want to have more protein? When you add carbs, okay, like the rice is carb. I don't eat rice every day, but when I want it, I'm going to eat it. Okay, but I make fried fish. If you don't want to eat fried fish, put it in your air fryer, put it in your oven. Fish, chicken, steak. I try to fill myself more with protein than carbs. So I make sure that if I'm really, really hungry, I have a big piece of meat, and a little bit of carb. But when I sit down here with my rice, beans, and this, I will have rice, beans, and 2 of these, and that will fill me up into maybe like 5, 6 p.m. And if I'm hungry, I will repeat again, but less because it's already in the evening time. Then after that, if the weather is still nice out there, I go for a walk outside, or if it's not, I do 20 to 30 minutes in my exercise machine. That's how I did it, guys. That's how I did it. And if I could do it, anybody can do it. I went from 225 pounds to 131 pounds. So, yeah, this should be done. So, I'm going to serve and show you what our meal looks like. Oh. High protein, exactly. Especially when it comes later to the evening time. You know, um, you can also go. They got it on Aldi's. You have an Aldi's near you or GACM store. They have, check out the protein shake powder, but also make sure you grab a good one. You want to grab a good one that has low carbs. Look at the sugar intake, because a lot of people, oh yeah, I got a protein shake, but if you're not reading the ingredients and you're not looking at the sugar in there, those, a lot of people don't get it right. There's a lot of people making protein shake. Look at the intake. The ones that I'm telling you that you can get, they are really, really good, which I do. I gotta get another one for this summer. Is in all these. They keep them in chocolate, vanilla, sometimes strawberry. Those are the ones that my nutritionist told me to do, and she was the one that told me about the 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 protein shakes. Also, they have out there the glucernia, the ensure. Look at the sugar intake. Look at the um, you know, the stuff that is what's gonna make you gain weight. You be like, oh, but I'm taking all these shakes and this and that, and I'm not losing a pound because they got hidden sugars, extremely hidden sugars in there, guys. I learned that by her, my nutritionist. She well, I don't see her anymore. Now I see a regular doctor that he keeps with my weight and stuff. Um, she was what, 20 when I was seeing her, when I started my journey, my weight loss 2017. She was like 25 years old, and she was a really really good, you know. She I with her I started eating lentils, because they are good. Lentils are good in protein. Uh, you know, just look at the food that you are eating. Look at the protein and the food that you are eating. That's what you gotta concentrate. And let's say that if you consume, me, I'm consuming between 1,000 200 calories to one almost to 2,000 calories. But you want to have an exercise routine. The If you eating almost 2,000 calories, you at least burning 500 calories. See what I'm saying? So therefore, you really are putting in your body between 12 to 1,500 calories. See what I'm saying? So believe me, you could do it. If you want to do it, you could do it. And you're not gonna see the result. I didn't see the results really fast. I almost give up on myself. And she's like, just give your body time to wake up. And when it does, you're going to drop your weight really fast. And guys, that's what happened. I struggled for 2 years with my weight. I struggled for 2 years. Not moving, not going anywhere. And all of a sudden, in a matter of 6 months, it drops like 70 pounds. And she's like, see, I told you, because your brain gotta wake up. Your brain gotta start thinking, okay, so this is going to be the new me. So that's the best way to do it. Don't discourage yourself. Take it one day at a time, and you can do this. You can do this, guys. You can do this. And if it's easy for you, that you want to get out of your routine, do meal prep. At the beginning, I did that. I did that because when I used to get really, really hungry, I went for the first junk thing there was. And she says, no, do some meal prep. Have meals ready in your fridge. Um, do banana, oats, and chia seed in the fridge. Like that'll be your yogurt because it's banana. It help you with your fiber. The chia seed grows and also give you vitamins for your body, and the oats will keep you full longer. So I did that. I did that for 2 to 3 years straight, guys. That's how I lost my weight. So dinner is served. Brunch, dinner, however, avocado are really great and good for. Yes, flaxseed is great. Anything that have to do with seeds is great. The granola also is good, but make sure you read what's in the granola because sometimes there are hidden sugars in there that you don't need. You could get organic granola, or you could make your own granola at home. You know how you make your own granola? Because I did. I used to buy the oatmeal, but the old-fashioned oat, not the instant oatmeal. The old-fashioned oat, you put it in a baking sheet. You take honey, okay? You sprinkle on it. You take some flax seeds, chia seeds. You add it in there, and then I like granola on my yogurt. Yes. And then you bake it for like 15-20 minutes, and then you take it out. You let it get cold, and then you will have your own natural granola. And make sure that when you eat honey for your tea or honey, make sure you're eating raw honey, good honey. All right, guys. So my husband and I are gonna sit down and eat. And this is what our meal looks like. This is my husband's plate, and this is my plate. So, guys, I'm going to leave it like I always say. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves you. And I do too. And we'll be into the next one. Bye bye. Thank you. Bon appetit. Manja. Buen provecho. Bye.